Okay, Bill. As an interview, and as I mentioned before, it's not SEO interview. You've done tons of them. I guess I've seen several of them, and I found out I don't know anything about you. I know you're a patent specialist. Everybody knows that. It's on your somewhere on your motto that you read patents for fun. But okay, let's talk a little bit about you, where you come from. You live in California in the West Coast now, but you're from New Jersey, are you?
I'm from the East Coast, right? I was born in New Jersey and moved to Ohio when I was a teenager, but then moved back to New Jersey. And I went to college in Delaware, which is on the East Coast too. Lived there for 20 years and then moved to Virginia and lived there for 5 years. And decided I wanted to live closer to the beach, somewhere warmer.
Well, it doesn't surprise anybody. I wish I could live on the beach. At the beach, near the beach, would be absolutely great. I can afford it, but well, it's a different story. I want to show you one picture. One picture. I'll try to share screen. I'm not particularly very good at it, but I will. It's not this picture. I'm gonna change the picture. It's a different picture. Yeah, this picture. I'm gonna share. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So and let's do it so everyone can see the picture actually. Okay, who is it?
That is my grandfather. It's my mother's father. He shortly after leaving the army, he built a gas station in New Jersey in a town called Matawan.
Okay, I have an immediate question. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it his family name was Sabo?
That's correct.
Correct. And your family name is Slawski. I know in the United States you could any name is a possibility, of course, but I always were kind of interested. Slawski, it sounds well very close to place where we are. So some Slavic, Polish, maybe Russian, Ukrainian, something like that. And Sabo, I'm not a specialist, but sounds very Hungarian to me because it used to be a very famous football player. I think Joseph Sabo or something like that.
Right, you're exactly on point. Sabo is Hungarian, Slawski is Polish. My mother's father was Eugene Sabo, and my father was named after William Slawski, who was born, no, he was from Poland. He came to the United States and married my grandmother, who is Slovakian.
Okay, so you obviously clearly have Eastern European background, but obviously you are American now. Okay, Bill. Okay, we clear this easy. You're a patent specialist. When we're talking about patent, yeah, I said it's not going to be SEO, but still, yeah. Well, we have to come. How did it happen? How did it happen? Why patent? Did you?
I was doing in-house SEO for a company for a couple of friends who started a business. I convinced them to start a business, and it was an incorporation business to help people incorporate in Delaware. And we found we were having luck with companies that were shipping materials to the United States and creating corporations for ships. So they'd have a ship full of olive oil and other materials that they wanted to transport to the U.S. or to South America, they would incorporate that shipment as a business, and it would be like insurance, in that if something happened to the ship, they could declare bankruptcy on that corporation, and they would only lose that money for that shipment.
Mhm.
They wouldn't put any of the rest of their assets and their other businesses at risk.
What you
So,
were doing at that time? Your main job. What was your main job at that time?
at that point, I was working for the state of Delaware as a technical administrator in the
Nice.
courthouse.
Yeah. Uh, Delaware says it's kind of what is now called offshore. Delaware was kind of an American way of offshoring things. Was it?
It was. They passed some laws in the early 1900s that made it a great place for people to incorporate their businesses. They didn't have jury trials. They had chancellors listen to court cases and write opinions because they didn't have trials. So they wouldn't have jurors listen to the cases and decide. The judges, the chancellors would write something up. So they developed a lot of case law that allowed businesses to plan effectively based upon previous case decisions. So Delaware became a really popular place for people to incorporate. It still is.
Even I had a Delaware corporation 20 years ago, so well, if I did have it, probably everybody did.
Right.
So you were state employee at that time?
I was, but I was also working for my friends, promoting their website. And I was trying to learn as many things as I could about how to promote it effectively. And I came across a Google patent that talked about using geographic information to rank pages higher. And I said, this is perfect because it's really important that people find this Delaware business. So I want people to find a Delaware business that incorporates people.
When was that? What year was it?
This was around 2004.
Okay, it's already 2004, so we already have internet for a long time. Okay, so you're not like a Ammon Jones who started in 1995 when internet basically wasn't there.
Well, I found this patent. I started doing patent stuff in 2004, 2003. I started promoting their website in 1996.
Okay, so you were promoting sites from 1996, but still being a state employee. Okay, could I ask you, did you go to university?
Yes, I went to the University of Delaware. I got an English degree. I went to Widener University School of Law, and I got a law degree.
So you are a lawyer, actually. Probably the most hated occupation in the United States, isn't it?
I never practiced law. I graduated from law school. I got a job as an intern to the staff attorney of the Superior Court of Delaware, and did that for a summer. And they asked me if I wanted to stay on and be an administrator. And I thought about it, and I said, that would be a good way to see the law. It'd be a good way to learn about how law worked. I could study for the bar while working there and learn more about the law. The more I learned about the law, the less I wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah, I guess it helps when you read the patent, you understand the language. So so your law background did help you, or does help.
I think being able to think like a lawyer and analyze fact patterns the way a lawyer does, help me with understanding and being able to analyze websites. And
Okay, so what happened in 1996? Why is this interest to internet? Were you kind of technological guy, so you like any kind of new things?
At that point, a couple friends of mine had taught me how to take apart computers and build new computers. Not too much programming, but how operating systems work, and I was working for the court as a legal administrator, and people I worked with noticed whenever they had a problem with the computer, if they asked me to help them fix it, I could fix it within minutes. If they asked somebody at the Judicial Information Center for help with the computer, it might take days. So they came to me a lot when they had problems.
So it's kind of natural. So you're not from technical background, not programmer, but you could fix computer, and I guess you loved them.
So a job came up at the court, a technical job, technical administrator, and people I worked with just started leaving applications for that job on my desk. It's a subtle hint that I should apply for it. So I did. So I had a technical background. I was officially a mini micro network computer administrator for the court. Never saw a mini micro computer, but at that time we were using PCs, right? So that's as close as we got. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into this direction. So what happened next? 1996. You're the best computer guy in a court, and maybe a lawyer future. And 2004, you're doing patenting for your friends about Delaware, and you find some pattern how you can promote the website.
Right. So in 1996, I had a friend who was working for a car dealership, and he decided he didn't like his job anymore. He wanted to do something else. So I suggested he start an incorporation business. And he thought about it and said, yeah, I can do that. How do I do that? I said, well, okay, put up a website and attract people that way. He said, okay, how do I do that? I said, well, I can go get a book on how to do HTML, and I can learn HTML and put together a site. So I did. I got one of those Learn HTML in 2 weeks books. And took a couple weeks and put together a website.
Was the business successful?
The business was very successful. I think the business sold 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure for how much, but it was definitely into 6 figures.
But you were not partner in the business.
No, I wasn't a partner in business.
Okay, let's come back how it all started. So we've seen a picture of your grandfather. He was a how they call it today, small business owner. Is it
right?
Okay, but I guess that term didn't exist at that time. But he was just owner of a business. Okay, let's have a look at other pictures. Okay.
That's me and my sister.
So she's the older sister.
Yeah, she's an older sister.
A couple of years old. How old are you here?
I'm not sure. I think I was around 3 or so.
So it's still in New Jersey?
It's still in New Jersey.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Next one.
Okay, that's me, my sister, my cousin, and my grandfather, the guy who had the gasoline pump in his hand before.
I see. Great. Okay, so how old are you?
Not sure. 6?
Yeah. But it's still in
Probably.
New Jersey, isn't it?
What's that?
It's in New Jersey?
This one's in New Jersey, yes.
Okay.
And this is in Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, it's you, your sister, your little brother, and your mom. Yeah, we're sorry
Yes.
you recently lost your mom. Okay, let's go next picture. That's very funny picture. I like it. Who is it?
My high school graduation picture.
So, what you school graduating? What are you, 17 or something?
17, 18, yeah.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's in Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey. It's a nice hairstyle.
What's that?
Nice hairstyle.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, this is the last picture I have.
Okay, this is my parents' house. It's in the same town I graduated from high school from.
Okay, New Jersey.
Right.
All right. Okay. Oh, we finished with pictures. I didn't have plenty. I only had possibility to check your your Facebook as how work is today, isn't it? So if you don't want to see things, you don't upload into your Facebook. Otherwise, it's available for everyone. When you were a kid, like 3 years old, 5 years old, did you want to be a lawyer?
No, I wanted to write science fiction.
Did you?
I've written some things, but I haven't published anything.
Why not?
There's still time.
Yeah, but publish it nowadays is so easy. You don't have to do it paperback. You can publish it online. Why don't you publish it?
Not sure it was quite what I wanted to have published.
Are you perfectionist?
Yeah, I do SEO. Of course I am.
So do you think one day we'll see your novel, a science fiction? Is it still science fiction, by the way?
I still like science fiction a lot. Yeah, it's possible. Right now, I'm tend to write about patents most of the time, which sometimes reads like science fiction too. Anyway, so maybe I'll write a few of those before I write some science fiction. We'll see.
Do you have any particular author you look at? I mean, like ideal science fiction author, science fiction writer?
There are a few. Isaac Asimov was a favorite.
Yeah, okay. Well, kind of, well, maybe not obvious choice, but yeah, well, very well known. Okay, Bill, this is as much as I want to do today. I don't want to do one or 2 hours long. So, but hopefully we can do it one or two more one day. If you happy with that.